All right, guys, today's trade recap. Pretty solid trade. Let me see if I can move this to 30 minutes. So we did notice that during pre-market, we had a huge flush to the downside, couple hundreds points at least. My thinking process was pretty actually open, either to up or down. I was leaning a little more to the downside to take this draw in liquidity. That's why I have this as a draw in liquidity mark. But in the meantime, I was also open for considering the first 5 minutes of the market open was literally flush to the downside. So I did consider some sort of retracement. But anyways, this is you could see it. So this is the gap fill. As soon as we fill the gap, that's where I enter. But before that, if you see it, we have a strong flush like 3-5 minutes, first 15 minutes to downside with no source of retracement. On NQ did pretty much the same thing. I did took 2 trades today. Let's start with the first trade and the idea. So as soon as we take this area, not the pre-market gap, the swift liquidity, I considered it taking long here for the retest 1 to 2R basically. A stop loss below here, but it came in, it stopped me out and literally lost like 1 to 3R basically. So this was one loss that I took on here. The same idea, was targeting this retest. Then either if we're gonna go higher, we're gonna see if we're gonna come back and take the gap or previous day low. It doesn't matter because I would have been done and out by then. But what happened is that the play did not work out, so I got out of first stop, considering that I was down for 0.3R on the day. The second trade was pretty much the same idea. As soon as we came and swept up liquidity of the gap, this is a gap fill, and we bounced back. We created a bullish imbalance, as you can see it here. So with creating this bullish imbalance, I added here somewhere, and then once we went above, came back, ES also perfect retest with the ES. Let me see if I can show you. As you can see, ES had a perfect entry retest, so I was pretty much checking both of them, and I added here more stop loss here. Did I go with my full size? No, because I had a loss here. So I took out the 0.3R from this area, and the remaining with my full size I went here. 1 or 2 contract less considering the loss on here. I literally targeted this area. Why did I target this area? Is because of this pivot, and also I was looking for some sort of retracement, either going up or down. It didn't matter at that time because I was like, okay, if we're going down, we'll probably get a retracement to this area, at least to this area. If then after that, if we're going up, we're gonna decide, and if we're coming down, we're gonna decide. But then by then I would have been out. So that's the only reason that I long this trade. And as you can see, this pretty much played to 2.58. So let's take out the 3R, 0.3R from this one. This was like more than 2R for me, and I could have waited to see if we can have a flush to the upside. Yes, I would have done it if I didn't had a loss here, but since I already had a loss, so on here I was already up to R. That's why I just called it a day, and I closed my trade here. But if I wouldn't have had loss here, I would have held this trade to at least previous day high, just because we didn't get any reason to close the trade aside from this retest. So I would have pretty much held it to this area, if not that area. But yeah, this is the today's trade recap. Thank you everyone for watching. Please do let me know if you guys have any questions, by the way.